All right, good day, welcome loves, welcome to my channel. All right, so I'm getting Libra energy. All right, I just got done with Aries. I did Scorpio, so we'll see. All right, so let's get here for the sign of Libra. I don't know why I've been getting this lately, and I don't really care to read for some zodiac signs because some of them I gotta focus a little more. Some I gotta focus out further so I can get something better, because I always have like this negative energies that come for this energy for Librans. I don't, yeah. All right, so let's do 3 shuffles here. All right, there's 1, there's 2. All right, last one here. Oop. All right, so we have adjustments are required. All right, so a lot of prosperity may not be coming in for you because there is a personal issue that needs a resolution with the full moon in Cancer. There's a full moon in Capricorn here, a tough cycle that I feel like there's a problem when it comes to like putting an end to it. It's a tough cycle. So right now there's really not anything good coming in. There's no win-win outcome. There's just nothing but a lot of like negativity that needs to be released here. All right. Full moon in Scorpio, full moon in Libra. All right. So full moon in Scorpio, you need to release the negativity. All right. And in order to have a win-win outcome in your forecast with the full moon in Libra. All right. New moon in Taurus, not a lot of prosperity coming in. Full moon in Capricorn, tough cycles are this, whatever cycle you're going through, it's tough where you're having a difficult time finding a resolution or putting an end to it with the full moon in Cancer. All right. So not a lot of good things coming in right now because adjustments are required. In order for good things to come in, we have to shift our energy. We have to shift what may not being ignored, what you may not be paying attention to. So we do have, so you could be, you're not seeing the bigger picture here. Okay. Not seeing the bigger picture, and luck isn't on your side. And we got that energy here once again. All right. You may be having issues in your romantic life here with the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle is unable to begin because there is just not any acknowledging the adjustments or the bigger picture and how it's affecting. Okay. So, third quarter moon adjustments. We have here the Ace of Joints. Yeah, it might be, there might be a lot of paranoia. There might be a lot of wounded energy that is kind of like fizzled out for a new romantic cycle to begin. I feel like there's really not a lot of spark. There's not any passion or desire because negativity needs to be released. Negativity lowers you, all right? Puts people in energies that don't help them bring in good things. So luck isn't on your side here, all right? With the new moon in Sagittarius. All right, so let's do 3 shuffles, all right. All right, so here's 1. So you may be having financial issues, struggling, you know, just with having anything prosper in your life. Yeah, because we got an imbalance here, and we already see that here. All right, so you guys may not be getting a lot of work. You see the balances that are in reverse here? Yeah. There's an imbalance. There's inability to be able to weigh and make proper decisions. Okay? Relationship-wise, financial-wise, romantic-wise. So a lot of hardships, a lot of poverty. So you guys are probably struggling financially, all right? Kind of living, you know, in it just dark and dreary, all right? I also feel like a low vibrational, like low mindset, negative mindset. We do have here there's not a lot of drive and determination when it comes to like focusing on work, any type of trade or skill. I feel like there's really nothing there to bring in money. And it's like not getting any opportunities to make money, hold on to money. So there could be a job loss here, or just like a loss in finances, because I feel like there's not a lot of motivation when it comes to work. All right. So we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of education. I don't like to say this. Really, I don't. But it's like the Hierophant in the reverse kind of means, you know, like not very smart. Don't have a lot of trade or skill or anything. Just kind of like, I don't even know how to word this. I don't know why today getting things out is tricky, but I also feel like there's no commitment really when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to anything, because there's no motivation to like level up, all right, to like further education, or to see things for what it is. Yeah, there's a very stuck energy, stuck mentally, stuck in like a mental way of thinking and not being able to release it. I'm also getting a very victim mentality. All right. But lack of commitment, lack of connection when it comes to like any positive spirituality. But yeah, there's no, without furthering your education or your knowledge, you're not going to get very far. You're going to continue to like struggle and have hardships. And I also feel like there's a lot of fear of abandonment. There could be abandonment issues here. And, oh, we have here the Knight of Bongs in the reverse. Yeah. So an unforgiving energy. All right. Not a very loving, supportive, romantic. There's no romance. There's nothing. It's just like dead. But yeah, it's a very unforgiving energy. And that could be why there's no commitment here. Whoa. We have here, yeah. No desire to want to work. No desire to want to provide. We do have here the Two of Pipes here. And it's leaving you at a crossroads here. I feel like people may not want to work with you, collab with you. But yeah, there's just no motivation whatsoever. So that's why prosperity doesn't flow in. That's why luck isn't on the side, because, yeah. Oh, we got here the Five of Joints here. So it's like, yeah, it's like, so there could be a lot of drama in your life that is affecting anybody that wants to do anything with you, whether hire you, work with you, collab with you. Yeah, we do have here the Devil. There is, yeah, there's no, this is a very narcissistic, cold energy, all right, that is a taker, all right? They're very toxic, manipulative, destructive, evil, and you're lowering yourselves here, all right? And nothing good is coming in here, all right? Nothing but bad news. All right, let's just wrap this up, all right? Because like I said, it's like when nobody's going to want to work with you or hire you or anything if you're fighting and arguing and causing issues in life. But I also feel like the focus is more on drama, competition, than anything else. So we have here the Ace of Bongs in the reverse. All right, so yeah, it's like I feel like somebody really needs to take some time out and rest, maybe see a therapist. But yeah, it's like it's a very cold energy. It's a very narcissistic energy, seeing that Queen of Bongs in the reverse too. It's like, yeah, it's just like there's nothing. It's just a dead-ass energy. We have here the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Queen of Pipes and the World in the reverse. All right, so when we look at these energies, this is why nothing good comes in. Vindictive, bitter, cruel, mean, spiteful, resentful, just mean and evil. All right, there is no beauty whatsoever in this reading. All right, it is just stale and dark and dingy and just totally out of sync with, totally out of sync with anything. Nothing is harmonized in this energy. So yeah, we have here the Five of Pipes. It's that narcissistic energy. It's doing anything and everything, all right? But it's powerless. You're powerless. You're weak. The universe ain't going to give people the power and tools and everything to create and manifest and do any type of magician work or magic when you're like sitting in this energy. So we're just going to wrap it up. All right. Just a very depleted energy. I feel like anybody that's around just gets depleted. Yeah, it's a very toxic energy. It's a trickster. It's a liar. Just smoking fucking mirrors here. We have here the Ace of Pipes in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody's got a mind that is polluted, whether it's drugs, alcohol, just toxic behaviors, low vibe behaviors. We have the Judgment in the reverse. Yep. So a lot of negative karma, a lot of bad things coming in. There could be a lot of like judgments out here against y'all here, being judged in a negative way. But I do see a lot of like negative low vibe karma coming in because there's an unwillingness to rise up, rise above, all right, and move forward and take accountability and move forward. So we do have bad news coming in with the Ten of, something's going to come in and I feel like really fuck up home life here. Something's going to really strike a fuse that is going to make the home life, family life even more unbearable. All right, there is no nurturing. There is no emotional satisfaction here. This is like, the Ten of Cups is always about, you know, family, you know, kids, husband, wife, and it's a very toxic ass up home life. We got the Empress in the reverse, yeah. Not a nurturing energy whatsoever. It's a taker energy, all about them. So even as a mother, with the Empress here in the reverse, the mother comes before anything. All right, and nothing good comes in. It's always bad news, bad situations, bad outcomes, because your vibe attracts things into your life. You know, your energy matches energy. So it's like nobody is happy or content. There is emotional issues. I also feel like there's emotional damage. All right. There also could be some mental health issues. Because there's lack of a motherly energy, a lack of a nurturing energy. There is conditional love, not unconditional. All right. So yeah, there's poverty here for a reason. Because, oh God, we got here the Ten of Pipes. Yeah, it's a self-destructing, and it's going to affect the home life, the family life, everything. All right. Because misery loves company. It's a very miserable energy, and it's a self-sabotaging, self-destructive, and it's going to, like I said, affect everybody here. All right. So let's just be done here. All right. There is just a lot of shit here. Ooh. So we have here the Seven of Pipes with the Lovers in the reverse. Yeah. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes to like love life, lovers, family life. All right. Probably cast a lot of bullshit, lies, whatever, you know, to make it seem that it's not unhealthy, and just a family that hates each other and despises each other and just fuels one another with drugs, alcohol, poverty, just toxic low vibe energy. So illusions have to be casted to try to confuse people, so people don't see the detachment, the lack of love and nurture and contentment. I'm just going to leave that there.